Hello friends, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Many of you have asked me to share with you my house cleaning routine. At the outset, let me tell you, the cleaning routine will differ from house to house depending on the size of the house, depending on the number of family members, depending on the age group of the family members. Maybe some jobs which I do on a weekly basis, you might have to do more often if you have small children at home. But I can give you some general guidelines and tips which I have been following through the years. Usually what happens whenever we think of cleaning, to most of us, we feel a certain kind of laziness and we want to postpone it and say, okay, we'll do it the next day. And then it may so happen that all of a sudden you have guests at home and then you quickly pick up something and push it into a corner of the room out of sight. Or you might have an important meeting to attend and this cleaning gets postponed and then the work just keeps on piling up. So that this does not happen and you always have a clean and fresh looking home, and you also don't remain stressed out because of this. You can also have a clean home at the same time feel very happy. I would like to share some tips which I have been following. Personally, I love making schedules for everything. So here also I have made a schedule for my cleaning routine which I follow. And that is, I break up the cleaning jobs into daily, weekly, monthly and seasonal cleaning. We will go into the details of each now. Now, firstly, let us start with the daily cleaning chores. These are jobs which are basic and must be done every day. Maybe sometimes twice or thrice a day also. This is an absolute requirement for keeping your house clean. And under these daily jobs, I have included first making the bed, dusting, sweeping, mopping, cleaning the utensils, and doing your laundry or washing clothes. So these 6 items come under your daily cleaning, come what may. Every day you have to do it, certain jobs even twice or thrice a day. Now this is not too difficult if you organize it in a very scheduled manner. First of all, I said making the bed. Once you get up, have the habit of folding the bed sheets, fluffing up the pillows and making the bed and keeping it in order. Even young children, you can train them. Maybe initially they may not do a very good job of it, but it should become a practice with them. So once the bed is neat, the rest of the room also looks good. So as soon as you get up, make the beds. Next, the entryway, that is the entrance to your house, should be cleaned every morning. Of course, in certain communities, it is an absolutely necessity for us that the first thing in the morning, this is a practice which has been brought down from generations, we sweep the right outside the doorway, sweep it, mop it, and then draw a small rangoli in our doorway. Maybe some of you don't have this habit. It doesn't matter. You can at least keep it clean, swept and mopped. Because when we draw the rangoli, it is not only for decoration, it makes the house look good, but it is also a way where even small creatures like ants, the rangoli is drawn with rice flour. They also get something to feed on. And to make us get up early in the morning and do this, I remember my mother-in-law who used to tell me that you have to do it by sunrise, otherwise Lakshmi will not enter the house. When you say Lakshmi will not enter the house, that means the house will not prosper. And naturally, in a house where the woman gets up and does her work in time, the whole house then will also get up and do everything. It will definitely prosper. And a good rangoli at your doorway also gives a good look to your house. So first you take care of your beds, then decorate your entryway or clean your entryway. Doesn't matter if you're not living in an independent house, even in your flats you can do it. If you're living abroad and you can't do it, no problem. At least dust the foot mat which you have outside your house and keep the area clean. Next, we have to do the dusting every day. May not be a deep cleaning, but a general dusting, say on top of your sofas, your center table, and maybe your TV or music system. A general dusting everywhere has to be done. Dust over the bookshelves, and then sweeping the house. Earlier we used to sweep the house twice a day, both morning and evening, but at least once a day definitely it has to be done. Again, those living abroad, if you are doing vacuum cleaning, maybe you need not do it every day, you can do it once in 2 days or something. But for those in India and who are not using vacuum cleaners, you need to sweep the house every day, especially where we live in cities where we are very close to the road and all the road dust comes into the house. It is a good thing to sweep the house every day. Again, mopping is a job which has to be done every day, and while mopping, take care that you change the water after you mop a particular room or a particular area. Change the water, use fresh water, use some disinfectant, and then finally rinse the mop well and then keep it aside. And next we come to cleaning. This is very important. See, you must clean the utensils, I would say at least thrice a day. That is after breakfast, after lunch, and after dinner. Make this a routine, because once you're done with the cleaning, immediately after the breakfast is done, again your kitchen becomes clean. Lunch over, clean the utensils. Don't allow them to lie in the sink. A sink full of dirty dishes and cups is not a very pleasant sight. And after dinner too, clean everything, put them in the draining basket, and then go to bed. Don't leave it, because when you enter the kitchen in the morning, you want a fresh, clean kitchen. And the first thing in the morning, again empty out your drain basket and keep all the vessels wherever they have to be kept. This routine, if you follow, that you are going to clean up the utensils and wipe down the kitchen slab or the countertop where you have worked. Wipe the gas stove as soon as you have prepared the meal. 3 times a day you do this, your kitchen will always be clean. Now don't think, how am I going to have time for all this? It doesn't require much time. Just 10 minutes. After breakfast, clean. After lunch, clean. After dinner, clean. Clean the utensils. 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes at the most. Do it and your kitchen will always be sparkling clean. So these are jobs which I have told you about doing every day. And one more thing is about washing the clothes, that is doing the laundry. Some people, they prefer to collect the clothes and then run the washing machine maybe twice a week. But what we do is, we wash the clothes every day. Even if it is just a small pile, you can adjust your amount of water selected, etc. in your machine accordingly, and wash your clothes every day, so that the clothes don't pile up too much and you have a very heavy load to wash. So your regular clothes you can wash every day. And one more thing which I call as tidying up on the go, your 10-minute clean, that is tidy up daily, every day as you are walking through the house. You find somebody's left a coffee mug on the center table, pick it up, immediately take it to the sink and wash it. You find a newspaper has not been folded, it has been just strewn across the center table or sofa, fold it and keep it. It is not going to take you much time. And this you do 10 minutes before going to bed also. Before going to bed, just a 10-minute checkup. See it that everything is in place, then your house will look fine. Next we'll come on to the weekly cleaning. Don't be overwhelmed by all this. This is just a part of your daily routine. It will come to you. I can hear some of you saying, but ma'am, we have got very small children at home. What do we do? If your children are very small, wait till they go to sleep, then do the utensils or the clothes. If they are school going children, send them to school and then do it. This is how you have to manage your time. And also you have to take time to do some kind of exercise for yourself too. Maybe you go to a gym or you take a walk in the morning, or you do some yoga. You have to learn to fit everything into a schedule. Okay, now that's on time management. I'll do a different video sometime. Now next, coming to the weekly cleaning. Now every day we are doing these jobs which I have outlined, about I think 6 separate jobs. Apart from watering the plants or cooking meals, whatever, these are cleaning jobs which have to be done. Now for the weekly cleaning, you can do it 2 ways. Either you can schedule it according to the cleaning job, whether arranging the closet or cleaning the tiles. But what I prefer to do is I schedule it according to the day of the week. So Monday I have certain jobs to be done. Tuesday these are the jobs. Wednesday these are the jobs. Like that for every day of the week. So I know which job I have to do. Today is Sunday, this is my job. Today is Wednesday, this is my job. This way all jobs get done, and at the same time you don't have too many jobs to do each day either. So let us see what we do. Let us begin with Mondays. Mondays is the day I allocate for cleaning my bedrooms. Of course, you can choose whatever and whichever way you want. I am just sharing my routine with you. So Mondays for the bedrooms, what I do, of course, daily we make the bed. But on Mondays, that is weekly once, I change the bed linen. That is changing the bed sheets, changing the pillow covers. Then every day after washing the clothes, we are folding and keeping, isn't it? We keep it in our closet or your wardrobe, whatever you call it, where your clothes are kept. Every Monday, I organize my clothes closet. That is where I keep my daily wear clothes. I tidy the closet. Maybe sometimes we have to refold some clothes and again arrange it, because we are using it through the week. So sometimes it might become a little untidy. So arrange that also. Then if you have a dressing table in your bedroom, dust the dressing table, arrange all your cosmetics, wipe down the mirror and keep your comb clean. If you have a side table beside your bed, arrange that also in case you have any small things over there, any books or whatever, or curios or whatever, arrange that. So every Monday is designated to clean the bedrooms. So Mondays, what do? You have your regular cleaning plus you have to spend half an hour on cleaning the bedrooms. This weekly cleaning is only half an hour every week, every day of the week. Now Tuesdays I allocate for my kitchen. See, every day I am just cleaning the slab and the gas stove and things like that, and the dusting and mopping. Every Tuesday I do a deep cleaning of the kitchen, in the sense I clean down the tiles with some soap and hot water. Then I clean the countertop very well. Then the gas stove also, we take out those gas rings and other things, wash them well and keep it clean. The gas burners and all the appliances which you have on your countertop, for example your mixie or microwave or food processor, rice cooker, whatever you may have, take a damp cloth and wipe it down very well so that it remains sparkling clean. Then of course you might be having a trash bin, which I might have a garbage bag and you empty it out. The trash bin also, wash it very well with soap and water, dry it out completely. Then the kitchen sink, although we do the general washing every day, on Tuesdays pour some Drain-X or baking soda and some hot water into the drain so that also remains clean and doesn't get clogged. So Tuesdays is the day for cleaning my kitchen. Next, Wednesdays I keep for my living room or hall, whatever we call. This is my living room, where I have the place where I receive the guests as well as my dining area. Both are inside this one living room. So here on Wednesdays, I dust the TV, of course, although I'm dusting it every day, plus any bookshelf I need to dust all the books, and then also arrange the curios which are on the wall shelves. Dust might have collected, so I remove everything from the glass shelves, dust it again and keep it back. Clean my dining table totally, and any music system I clean. And what happens is, whenever we come from shopping or we have any pamphlets or anything, people just tend to keep it on the side table. Bills, pamphlets and all. So just look at them. Anything which has to be destroyed, tear them up and throw it away. Any old newspapers lying around, put them in the designated place. So Wednesday is for your hall and living room. Next, let's go to Thursday. Thursday I keep for my puja room or prayer room. Because on Friday when I do a special puja, Thursday if everything is neat and clean, Friday I get a very auspicious feel when I enter my puja room. So puja room is something which has to be maintained in a very sacred manner. So we dust everything over there, dust the shelves, dust the photos of the gods and goddesses, and dust any idols which you might have, clean all of them, remove any old or dry flowers which might have collected. Although we are doing that every day, this is a more deep cleaning which you do. Then I have brass lamps which I light every day. All those lamps I wash them thoroughly using some tamarind so that they become sparkling clean. Then I check whether there is enough of oil or matchbox or agarbatti, all those things. So the entire puja room is always done on Thursdays. I clean it and keep it ready. Thursdays my work is cleaning the puja room. Fridays here I keep for cleaning my fridge, both the outside and inside of the fridge. I give the outside of the fridge a total wipe down, and inside also I empty out my vegetable drawer, clean it out thoroughly. In case there are any spills in any other shelves, wipe it out thoroughly. Cleaning the fridge, cleaning the doormats, outside your bathrooms and maybe outside in your balconies, wherever you have. I just put them into a washing machine and give them a good wash. And cleaning all windows, doors and mirrors with any glass cleaner you can use. Spray it and clean all the glass surfaces. This is for Fridays. Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we have a very important job to do, that is all the bathrooms have to be cleaned. You have to clean the bathroom floors, the tiles, the sink, the toilets. The entire bathroom has to be cleaned thoroughly on Saturdays. And then Saturday I designate for my purchases, whether it is grocery or vegetable shopping, I do on Saturdays. And one more job which I keep for Saturdays is the ironing of clothes. Clothes ironing. And when my children were small, polishing their shoes, of course we have to do every day. But apart from that, polishing the shoes and the sports shoes which need to be washed, and then white polish for the canvas shoes. These I used to keep for Saturdays. And this my husband helped me a lot in both ironing and for children's shoes polishing and such other jobs. He used to help me a lot. So Saturdays was for this. And Sundays, Sunday is a holiday. Apart from your daily cleaning, what you have to do, you have a very, very important job, and that is just relax. It is me time. It is time to take out for yourself, relax, put up your feet, read some magazines if you want. Go out with the family, enjoy yourself, because that is also part of good living, and have a happy time. So that is about your weekly schedule. Next I will come on to the monthly schedule. Now that we have completed the daily and weekly schedule, let's look at the monthly schedule. When I say monthly schedule, these are jobs which do not require to be done, which are not required to be done so frequently. If you do it once a month, it is enough. That is why I put them in my monthly schedule. That also date wise. For example, the first of every month, I keep it for doing a deep cleaning in my kitchen, in the sense I remove all the papers which I line for the shelves where I have arranged all my groceries, all my dals and sugar and coffee, tea, everything, all my grocery items which I have in my kitchen shelf. I take out everything, take out the papers, line the shelf with new papers, wipe the boxes thoroughly. If any boxes need to be washed, I get them washed and put them back. Then the cabinet doors also, I wipe them again with a damp cloth. So, and also the tiles, countertop, everything, the kitchen is given a thorough overhauling on the first of every month, so that all the new groceries are put into the boxes perfectly and everything is clean. And it is not very difficult, because you have been doing your daily and weekly cleaning also side by side. That is for the first of every month. The 15th of every month, I have kept aside for cleaning the fans and cleaning the light fixtures in every room. That is, this is again a job which if you do it once a month, it is enough. And of course, cleaning the cobwebs. So because anyhow when we clean the cobwebs, everything is going to fall on the floor, cleaning the fans and everything. So I combine it with that and do it on the 15th of every month. And on the 25th of every month, I wash the curtains and table covers. Heavy duty washing which I need to do, I do it on the 25th. Now you can do it on any particular day, or you can do it, you will do it every second Saturday of any month, whatever, whichever schedule suits you. Now again, there might be some people who say, Madam, we are working. How can we spend so much time at home? There again, all you need to do is manage your time. Maybe you need to get up half an hour earlier or sleep half an hour later, or involve other members of your family. It need not be done by one person alone. Share the jobs. The person who comes home earlier, let him do some of the jobs, and somebody else does the another job. For example, let's say the dishes have been washed and kept in the draining basket by you. Then let the other person take up the job of taking them out from the draining basket and arranging in the shelves. All these small jobs, but once they are shared by every member of the family, the whole family becomes a very happy place. And finally, we'll come to the seasonal cleaning. Now we'll come to the final part, and that is the seasonal cleaning. Seasonal cleaning is because I do it twice a year, and I have designated it as, say, May and October. May or April, May. The reason being, that is the time when the schools close for vacations. So this is the time when you have old uniforms, water bottles, tiffin boxes, old books, all these things which you feel can be donated or disposed of in any way, you can do that and bring in the new. Again in October, November, Diwali time. This is the time when we generally clean our houses. Here again, gather up all the items of different sorts, maybe books, maybe utensils, whatever, which you feel are in good condition and can be used by somebody else. Gather them together, donate them to somebody else, and do a general cleaning of the house in October, that is around Diwali time, maybe bringing out your woolens, and in summer you might be putting back your woolens if you are living in a cold place. So these are the two seasonal cleanings which you do twice a year. So that is generally about my cleaning routine. Of course, as I said at the beginning, it depends on each family and how you go about it. I still remember when my son was a very small kid, he used to play with some toys like fire engines and some double-decker bus and things like that. And every night he generally children do the toys all around. So we would tell him, now it's time to go to sleep, you go and park your toys in the particular parking area. So he would go to a small portion of the room and arrange them neatly, saying that they are now parked in their places and they can come and sleep. So this way you bring in the children also, so that they also feel involved. Bring in other members of the family, and the entire house will become a really happy home. Thank you for watching the video. I have only shared my experience with you. Do try out any kind of schedule which works for you and your house, and wish you all a very, very healthy, happy life. And don't feel stressed out by any cleaning. Schedule it out and things will be fine. Do subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen, and come back to Geeta's Kitchen for more such ideas on lifestyle tips. Tap the bell icon for notifications about my latest videos. Thank you.